Welcome back. Should we go back to the dormitory? We've done the rounds, so return to the dormitory.
Hey there, first year.
Yes, this is my first year. What of it?
Oh, it's you. I'm not going to play along with your scams this time, so you might as well be on your way.
I wasn't trying to hustle you before, honest. Did you, figure out how I did it, though?
Yes, you dropped it into the bag.
If you really want your 50 mirror back, I'll be happy to hand it over. But wouldn't you rather feel like you earned it? Come on, what do you say?
Now I want it back.
There had to have been a trick to it. Some form of sleight of hand. Something that wasn't as it seemed. If I had to guess, I'd say the crux of this illusion was...
I mean, the drawstring bag at his feet.
Of course! I'm pretty sure he had a bag at his feet. Which means... You threw the coin in the air, but let it fall instead of trying to catch it. You let it fall right into the open bag, lying in wait for it at your feet. Am I right?
Yeah, not bad. I wasn't expecting you to figure it out so quickly.
You're not the master of deception that you think you are.
So I was right.
Yep, spot on. And a promise is a promise, so here's your 50 mirror bag. Sorry. I've only got 10 mirror on me.
It's fine. Just forget it. It's only 50 mira. You can keep it.
Oh, really? Oh, that's mighty generous.
It's only 50 mirror.
Hey! Stop trying to leech money off innocent first years, you louse.
Oh, crap. It's the she-devil.
What?
Like, take your time.
A bicycle? No, it looks like it's powered by orbital energy.
I can't remember seeing a bicycle in this series. Thinking about it.
Wait, I've seen this girl somewhere before.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for bicycles.
You're Reen, I take it. I've been hearing all about you from Toa and George. Sounds like you pulled off some pretty amazing stuff in your field study last month.
I'm surprised you know my name, actually. I didn't think I'd been doing anything worthy of such attention. Guess I should still officially introduce myself, though. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
Same.
Your name's Reen Schwarzer? Ah.
I'm Angelica Ragnar. Glad I could finally make your acquaintance.
Ragnar? As in Marquis Ragnar? Head of one of the 4 great houses?
I'm still gonna say Marquis, because, you know.
Same reaction every time, I swear. Yeah, I'm his unworthy daughter. But he doesn't really want to have anything to do with me since I go around dressed like this.
I think it's less how you dress and more how you behave. Where are you going on that bike at this hour anyway?
Oh, George finally finished tuning the orbital engine. So I figured I'd give it a run to the capital and back and see how it holds up.
Sure must be nice not to have a care in the world.
Look who's talking.
So you do ride it like a bike. Wow.
Well, catch you later.
It's like, why does it have like why does it vibrate? Why is it making this noise if it's orbital powered? How does the engine work? That's what I want to know.
I'm thinking of putting in a request for you sometime. If I do, I'd sure appreciate a swift response.
Like, it still sounds like internal combustion, which wouldn't really match with orbital. So again, I'd want to know, The details of the inner workings of that bike. That's how much I've got into this series now. I want to know how that bike works in intricate details. Yep. Triple dot.
Huh. Lost for words?
I was just thinking, how does that orbital bike...
That's a little something George put together a while back. He calls it an orbital bike. Pretty cool, huh?
It is. It's kind of like a steel horse. I'm guessing you can't buy those in any shops?
Nah. The Ruhr Institute of Technology started putting that one together as part of a test. Then George finished it off. Jellica put up the money for the parts herself. Oh, but Toa and I helped out too.
Who's Jellica? I mean, it does have an apostrophe, so, you know.
Sounds like it must have been a pretty challenging project. Are you on good terms with Toa and George then? Angelica said she'd heard all about me from them. Maybe you had a little something to do with that too?
Well, we're all from different classes, but we've kind of stuck together for a while now.
Here's the thing. Should it be Angelica or should it be a Jellica? Seeing as it's not a vowel.
Come to think of it, I never did introduce myself, did I? Name's Crow Armbrust, second year, Class 5.
Yep, he's Mr. Crossbow.
I'm sure I'll catch you around again. Later.
So, his name's Crow, huh? Angelica's the daughter of Marquis Ragnar, Toa's the student council president, George is head of the engineering club. It seems like every second year I meet is somebody important.
I mean, this is the most prestigious school in your entire country. Your country's quite large. Everyone here is going to be somebody important, really. Everyone. Be weird if they weren't. The Verdant City. Let's stay in our room. No. Hang out in the dormitory. Of course we're doing that. So let's look who we've got here. Several people around. Let's see if I can sort things out with Mango. Who is it? It's me, Reen. Hey, are you free right now? I'd like to discuss something with you. I'm studying at the moment. Can you save it for tomorrow? Sure, I'll come back later. I really do want to apologize to him, but he doesn't seem to want to give me the chance. Just keep banging on the door. Let me in! I really do want to apologize to him. Guess I'll have to wait for the right moment. Just keep banging on the door. Just keep banging on that door. Are you free at the moment, users? Oh. What do you want? I just wanted to say thanks for this afternoon. I assume you mean the incident with Charms. I explicitly remember stating that I wasn't trying to help you. Maybe so, but I still wanted to thank you. I'm not really used to handling situations like that. I mean, I'm a noble, but I don't really spent much time with other members of the nobility. Useless? Seems as though neither one of us is an ordinary noble. But your problems have nothing to do with me. Don't expect my assistance next time. Triple dot. Neither one of us. Guess he's got some issues of his own, then. I probably shouldn't bother him again. It'd be nice to have a proper talk with him sometime, though. Yes, it would. We could glean a lot of fascinating information from him, I imagine. I saw a yellow dot in here, so I'm going there. Straight in. A little cross-club stuff here. How does that fit you? Like, really, like... That seems like probably like a size too small? Bunny! Does show you how things have changed though, the fact we can just waltz into her room. What's wrong, Elisa? Oh, hey, Reen. It's nothing serious, don't worry. Well, if you insist. But now that I'm here, it's really easy to tell that this is your room, Elisa. So organized and neat. It fits that high-class image of yours. Don't make fun of me like that. Sometimes I can't tell if he's clueless or if he's actually caught on. Sorry, did I say something to upset you? No, it's nothing. I should do some stretches to get ready for club practice tomorrow. Feel like I'm becoming more and more a part of the lacrosse club lately. Now, if I could only get along with Ferris, it'd all be perfect. Yes, if only you could. I was like, where's she gone? Like, oh, yeah, oversight. Good evening, Reen. Hey there, Laura. I like how you've got your room set up. It's pretty relaxing. It's probably because we've both grown up immersed in the way of the sword. My room at home has more or less the same feel, too. I should have expected as much. I see you've been practicing your swings tonight, too. Of course. Helps my dinner settle. Sword practice is usually my go-to for clearing my mind, so it's an ideal way to wind down the day. For some reason, I had this impression that you were one of the people who never got caught up in stray thoughts. Even if I have things I brood over now and then, I've noticed that you've been putting extra effort into your training lately. We both continue to strive toward improving ourselves. Couldn't have said it better myself. You know, talking with you has made me want to pick up my sword again. I already finished today's practice cuts, but I can't see any harm in doing another set. Well, practice makes perfect, doesn't it? Oh. Someone's here. Seems like it. I'll be right there. Hello, Reen. Is something the matter? Not really. I just came by for a chat. Is Fee here with you? I thought I heard her voice a moment ago. She is. I promised to help her study after we finish dinner. She's currently doing some exercises I prepared for this afternoon. I never expected to hear that. She's actually a very hard worker. Would you like to join us? Nah, it's alright. Rather not distract you two. Sounds like hard work, so good luck. Thank you. Have a good free day tomorrow. Emma's in the middle of helping Fee study. I shouldn't disturb them. But. Oh, very well, Sarah's room, and let's have a look at this map, see if it's changed at all. It's like again there, like that tick right there. Not that one. Oh, that's it. I honestly thought that was a cross down here because I was covering up in my picture before. Yeah, this tick right here, the one next to his right shoulder, it's like, that's Lunarian Nature Park. So it's a bit of a stretch across to it, but it is actually part of the same forest. The question is, what's the tick down there? Like, what's down there? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, wasn't expecting to see you here. I didn't peg you as the type to sneak into a lady's room in the middle of the night. Maybe I had you figured wrong. I wouldn't exactly call this sneaking. Kinda surprised, though. You're actually not drinking. Not that I wouldn't like a drink right now, to be honest, but I've got some work I need to finish up before I forget. Okay, yeah, I give up. Grab me a beer from that case over there, will you? You ever think that maybe there's something not quite right about a teacher bringing her beer into the dorms? Come on now, beer's the fuel that keeps my fires burning. I'll even let you have a can or two for yourself. It's gay if anyone asks. I have no idea where you got it. I think I'll pass. By the way, instructor, you know a guy named Crow, right? He's a second-year student. Oh, and Angelica too. Oh, so you've met them already, have you? I've had my fair share of good times with them since I became an instructor. But then again, who hasn't? So you do know them. Well, at the very least, I hope you can steer clear of their influence. You wouldn't want to take after them any more than you'd want to take after me. You say that, and yet here you are as our homeroom teacher. I wouldn't exactly call Angelica and Crow the finest of role models. They do know how to take good care of the first years, though. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to look them up if you need help with something. I heard that it's tradition for the wind orchestra to stage a big yearly concert. I'm going to try and find out about that tomorrow, but I'm getting really excited just thinking about it. That's going to be my big goal, to work toward for the time being. Setting something to work toward really does help keep you motivated, doesn't it? We're students, and we got tons of options, so we might as well make the most of that. You know, it's like, as we're making our way through Cold Steel again, the character I'm most liking more and more, like learning new stuff about them, like doing like this, like speaking to NPCs, these moments, all that type of stuff, is Elliot. I like him more and more. Just his sort of like the way he's clearly very, very smart. He's very aware of the way things are in the world. He's just an interesting character, but he's so simple, if that makes sense. He's not got much going on, but he's just... I don't know, there's something about his character that I like this time so much more. Especially just that idea of like setting your mind to stuff to keep you motivated. It's just, it's sort of like his work ethic or something? I don't know. And that was a delicious meal, courtesy of Kershus. Thanks to that, I ought to be in top shape for tomorrow. Imagine everyone started getting used to the academy life by now. But we need to avoid getting too comfortable and keep working. I plan on heading to the art club tomorrow. I imagine everyone started getting used to the academy life by now, but we need to avoid getting too comfortable and keep working. Should I call it a day? Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Yes. We've done our little mini rounds here, haven't we? Some interesting stuff. Some clues about what's going on. Ding, ding. It's a new day, everyone. A free day on a Sunday. 23. Old Schoolhouse Mystery 2. I would like to ask Class VII to continue their investigation of the Old Schoolhouse from where they left off last month. I hope you will be able to shed further light onto the secrets within those walls. You may begin when you see fit, but make sure that you are completely prepared. Substitute tutor. From Klein. Something urgent has just come up, so I really need someone to take care of tutoring the kid I usually teach. I'll be waiting in the lower class dorm, so please come see me as soon as you can. Book delivery? From Keen's. A number of books have just arrived from Thors faculty, and I would like assistance in delivering them. Inquire at Keen's bookstore. The Old Schoolhouse request is the same deal as last month. I've still got the keys, so I can go in whenever I'm ready. There's no telling how long it's going to take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. So I'm thinking bonds, quests, rounds, Old Schoolhouse. So, who have we got? We got a crow one there. The Gaius one there. Let's go over to the cafe and inn. There he is. Oh, so we meet again. Enjoying a little tea in peace and quiet today, Crow? Nah, I'm just waiting around for an appointment. But they're sure taking their sweet time. Way to keep a guy hanging. Get the feeling you've done the same thing at least a couple of times. Feeling cheeky today, are we? Can't really deny it, though. I wonder who he's waiting for. Doesn't seem like a girl. At least, I don't think. Yes, we'll spend time with Crow. Mind if I join you, Crow? Sure thing. And hey, once they get here, maybe you can even join in. No, kept you waiting, huh? Speak of the devil. Sorry we're late. We ended up getting a bit distracted. This isn't what I was expecting. I'll let you off the hook this time. Better not let it happen again, though. I know. But what are we messing around for? Let's get started already. Is that Blade? Oh, what? Do you play? I've been telling everyone who'll listen about it. Even handed a deck over to old Mick to spread the love. So it was Crow's deck that Mick gave me. Alright, take that. Oh, you're in for it now. Don't give up, Kay. This is nice to see. Didn't think you had it in you to look out for anyone else. Maybe not so bad after all. You flatter me. Want to join in? Bets start at free. You can't seriously be making children gamble. I mean, that depends on your definition of gamble. We're just playing for candy. Wait, how does that make it okay? But it's still kind of sad you're betting against kids. Aren't you technically an adult now? Oh there, slow down a little. Age is all relative in a clash of spirits like this. Take this, bolt. Right into my trap. Eat this, Miller. Oh man, are you serious? You did it, Kay. Piece of cake. Thanks, Crow. I don't even know what we're gonna do with all these sweets. Remember when I played this game over in Tokyo Xanadu when it was called Gate of Avalon, and I won without playing a card? So good. That's true, by the way. That actually happened. So what part was that in? I'll put it in the cards so people can go see that happen. Dang it. That's the last one you're getting out of me. Or maybe I'll make it like a best bit. Someone remind me, which part was that in? Looks like Crow's the only one losing anything here. Guess I could play a few rounds. Can I play a few rounds? Reen then joined the fun and enjoyed a few games of Blade with everyone. I want to do that. Aww. I enjoy Blade. It's a fun game. Oh, hello, Reen. I see you're working hard as always. Hey there, Emma. You know, I see you in this bookstore pretty often. What brings you here today? Well, today I'm searching for some study materials. I'm hoping to find some that'll help Fee with our classwork. Ah, so that's it. Have you come across anything good yet? Not quite. I've been struggling to find something that would make it easy for her to understand. But on my honor as class president, I'm going to keep looking until I find something. I do owe her one after she cheered me up yesterday. Maybe I can help her out. Of course. How about I help you out then? Are you sure? Thank you so much for offering. Okay, to get started, would you mind searching over there? Got it. Unsurprisingly, most of the books here are targeted at people of a high level of education. He isn't quite there, though, so I need something a bit simpler for her. It's really considerate of you to use so much of your free time to help her. But isn't this cutting into your own studies? It's not a big deal, really. I got into the academy on a scholarship, so I'll return the favor by doing all I can to help other students out. I was just thinking back, didn't I have that idea way back? That maybe the cat that we see about, Celine, was actually Fee at one point, and like she was somehow switching between them, and that's why Emma was so concerned with Fee, is because she's so concerned with the cat, because the cat is Fee. I'm sure I had that thought at some point when I first played it. Dunno. Class 7 is an especially small class too, so helping each other just seems like the natural thing to do. Kind of thinking is why you're our class president. You don't need to flatter me. It's not flattery, it's honest. Well, what it's worth. He's been paying a lot more attention in class since you two started studying together too. I've noticed that. It's nice to see. Hopefully I can teach her how to get excited about learning new things before our midterms start. That would definitely be a big step for her. Hearing that makes me really want to find her the right book. You and me both. What about the book over there? That might work. Read that's a copy of Woo Baby. What do you mean this one? Reen and Emma's hands brushed against one another as they reached for the book. Oh my. Oops, sorry about that. Likewise. Oh. And thus they managed to find some useful study material for Fee. Again, just that issue of like, especially playing the previous games now, especially Sky is the best way of putting it. It's like, it's such a shame that like the romance stuff is in the bonding stuff, because it would be nice to see Reen have a story. Either pursuing the idea of like him being in a relationship while at school and then the stuff that happens in the later games, or the idea that he's so focused on stuff that he's not interested in that. But it doesn't focus on that either, it just doesn't consider it. It's like, that's disappointing. That's my final thoughts on this whole idea of like who's the kind of relationship. It's like, it's disappointing how they've handled it, which apparently is disappearing in future. We shall see though, we shall see. And by in future I meant the Calvert games, not Reen. Well, if it isn't the Reen Bean machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always. Feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you do know it's the middle of the day, right? You got a problem with me spending my afternoon drinking? It's my room and my beer. Not seeing the problem here. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she's probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up though. Might be a good chance to ask her about some things I normally couldn't. Hey, don't just stand there like you've got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess this is as good as a chance as any. I could get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dare and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you? Fine. Wait, we're off? Okay. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth's all about. I don't want to hear it, not from the person that pushed me into it in the first place. Anyway, especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately regardless. So this is about Mango, huh? Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet? I wish. If I'd been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened, so it's all my fault. But still, I remember when I had such simple youthful worries. That's one way to brush me off. No! She's spot on. Just you wait, mate. Well, the way I see it, your best bet would be just focusing on helping the student council out for today. Helping other people out with their worries helps you develop as a person, and figuring out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course. You need to take each and every request seriously, not just see them as boxes on a checklist. Listening carefully to what a client says, and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind, you have to listen for it. Pay attention to the details is what she's saying. Hey, what's with that look? Just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Can I ask what you did before you became an instructor? Well... Let's just put it this way. I've got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice whenever you need it. That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Lucid enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need me. For now, though, just focus on what you've got to do. I suppose you're right. Well, it's not every day she gives good advice. Might as well take it while I can, and focus on helping out the student council. Sara took a swig of her beer sitting on the table. Ah, that's the stuff. I can take her advice, right? Oh dear. Oh, hello, Reen. Sorry, did I interrupt you? Nah, it's alright. Clara instructed me to do some dessins, so I've been spending the day working on those. I felt a bit tired after finishing a couple of them though, so I'm just taking a break for now. Sounds like you've been working hard at least. There's nothing on his canvas. Kinda want to see what he's like when he's drawing. It'd be okay if I stayed a while and watched you draw, Gaius? I mean, I'm painting, but okay, Reen. Fine by me. Got any good advice, I'm all ears too. Alright, so if you're drawing, use a pencil instead. That's my first bit of advice. Wow, that's quite the elaborate drawing you did with your paintbrush. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving. But don't hold back if you have any criticisms to make. Again, if you're drawing, don't use a paintbrush. Got it. Even though I think this looks pretty great already. You used to draw back home, right? Yeah, I taught myself by painting landscapes and, well, mostly landscapes. But Clara, the head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. How so? According to her, I draw purely by feel, rather even the most basic artistic techniques. She told me to take what I see and make it my own. I've been doing rough sketches like this since last month. In fact, I just finished my rough sketch. That's a lot. Don't know if I have the patience to sit down and do that many sketches. Isn't it kind of a pain? It's not that bad. It helps that Clara's words resonated with me. That's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. Now seems like it might be a good time to ask. Where are you from? I suppose I never did mention that, did I? I'm from the Nord Highlands, to the north of the Empire. Hold on, that's where Emperor Dracul's raised his army. All this time we were learning about Nord in class, and you were from there? Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. Come to think of it, don't know why Gaius came to Thors in the first place. Hopefully I'll get the chance to ask him sometime. Is something wrong? No, sorry, just spacing out. I'd really like to see your painting when it's done. If it turns into a painting worth seeing, I'll be sure to show you. Again, don't use a pencil for... no, do use a pencil when you're doing your sketches and you're drawing. Paintbrush just not right. Not right. Ooh, so close. Right, so that's us done for this part. In the next part, we'll see about getting the quests done that we can, and then maybe starting up the rounds, depends how long they take. There might be hidden quests, stuff like that. We shall see in the next part. Ta-ta for now.